Alright, I wanted to make a quick little tutorial going over a couple of ways you can look at and try and see the differences between two of your drives for disc golf, or you could use it for ultimate also. This is using Kinovea. I'm on version 8.27. So you're going to want to you want to have two clips. Ideally you have a tripod so that the camera does not move in between. I did this kind of quick and dirty, so it was balancing on a stool, so it moved ever so slightly between these two, but I mean that's fine. So you can click on one. So we're gonna look for our start, a spot where I want to start. I know a spot I want to start. I was looking at my back foot. So my back foot here, when my back foot leaves the ground, that's where I'm gonna, and if you have trouble seeing, you can set a zoom, right click on it and you can zoom in and you can see at the top. So I want the frame that I leave the ground, and then in my other clip I'm also gonna find that. So boom, that frame. And this just cuts down on some of the excess of the video. So we have this right here, set the first frame of the working zone. So you do that. And then we find our end spot, which I know, because I wrote it down from earlier, is 217 for what I'm doing. And then you just set an end one. And now that cuts down our whole clip to make it nice and easy. And then if we want to compare it, that's what we're going to do. If you want to get rid of that zoom, you just click on it, hit escape. You click the two TVs at the top, and now we can drag over our other one. And I have this one written down, so I will do that real quick. Alright, so we have the working zone set for both of these. I made them both exactly 217 frames long, so that they're just the exact same length, easiest to deal with. So once you have two videos open, you have these extra controls at the bottom. We go to the start and we can synchronize the videos on this frame, so they'll stay synchronized, and you can just go right now and have them both go, and you can pause it. You can go with the arrow key, you can go frame by frame. I filmed at 60 FPS on my phone. Looks a little better than 30 FPS. So I did intentionally do these drives different so that we can look at differences. And yeah, so we can see some of the things I did different. Go back a little. So what I was trying to show, the one on the left is like a normal, just flat, straight drive. And I try and pull through pretty straight. Note, I am not left-handed. I am learning how to play left-handed, so if I look a little odd, that is why. Now if we go, now we look at the right video. So this one, I'm pulling up. It's not flat. You see my arm is not really flat as we're pulling through. This one was just a hyzer, and I also did not follow through. If you look on the left video here, see I follow through. I did not follow through on this. So you can look for like these little differences in between them. And if you want to see them both together, there's a button down here, enable superposition of the images. You just do that, and now this would look better if the camera had not moved, but you can have both of them on top of each other, and you can compare the differences like this. So you'll see my throwing arm It's definitely different as we're going through this. You can just let it go at full speed. I might be able to get these lined up a little. It looks like I went a little bit faster in the video on the right. Just a little bit faster. So I might be able to line these up a little better, but I mean, you get the idea. And then we have, you can look at tracking for how your arm goes through, and that's we can do it like this. Yeah, so we're back to the first drive. So if you want to follow and see what my hand does, because ideally at the end, as I'm pulling through, right before I release, my arm should be going, for this throw, I want to have it flat and straight. So if you right click on what you want to track, you can just click track path, and then we can go through by frame. And it's tracking to start. It might fall off. So we're paying attention, making sure that it's staying on. Oh, see, it fell off here, so then we'll just drag it back. Sometimes it just falls off a little, which is okay. You just adjust the spot where it is. And then once you have what you want, you just do end path. And you can play it now, and it will show what your arm does. If you go frame by frame, it helps to look. But you see, I get pretty flat. I have a pretty straight line going across, which is what I want to see for particularly working on my lefties, being able to get it flat. And let me load up the other clip and we can show that. Here we're back to the one where I'm throwing a hyzer on this one, so my form is different. We can track this one. Oh, fell off. Just put it back. And sometimes it'll actually track the disc like that. So we're good with that. End path, that puts it in. And also, if you want to change parts of the path, you can restart tracking. You can delete the path after this certain point right here. You can delete the whole path. You can put all this different stuff on it. Speed. I have not messed with that. Like, you can put a name on it if you're comparing like multiple ones. Like, we could just put this was a Vandal, so we can just put that on there. And yeah, it definitely looks better when you slow it down. So you see, this one was not flat through because I was throwing a hyzer intentionally. But yeah, these little tools definitely help if you're recording like a bunch of drives and then one of them didn't feel right, or you're trying to fix something. This is I feel like this is a pretty cool way to look at ways to fix your drives or your hucks for Ultimate, or any other like skill you need to be able to like repeat consistently. Yeah, that was just like a short little thing. Hopefully that helps out. This program has like a ton of features. It's super detailed. I have not dived like nearly really far into it. There's there's some other tutorials out there on YouTube for other sports stuff with this program. Well, yeah, if I figure out anything else, I'll definitely make like another little tutorial. Yeah, hopefully this helps some people out.